Let's go to Jack, who's a Spurs fan. All right, Jack.
All right, Jack.
How are we, boys? How we doing?
I'm all right, Jack. Look, how you feeling after tonight's game?
Jamie, I know, Cundy, you're Chelsea, so let's not get into you, boys. But Jamie, I know you're the same boat as me, mate. Ange, what are you doing? What is he doing? All these Spurs fans over the past 12 months or the past 7-8 months have been saying, give him his time, all these injuries, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, he's got all these players back and he's resting them. For what? A dead rubber against Bournemouth on Sunday. And you still go and lose.
I just don't know. I hear you. I know, I hear you, but I don't think they are ready. Do you know what I mean, Jack?
We say that, but they've been back in training since past.
No, but training and playing a match, Jack's completely different. You need some minutes before you go into a huge game.
But then
he made that mistake before, didn't he, with Van der Ven?
Yeah, he did. But also, Van der Ven's been back in training for the past 3-4 weeks. And Romero, okay, even if you don't play both of them, you play one of them. But he's just clueless. We've gone to a team who are 6th in the Dutch league. Put it this way, right? We all hate Arsenal. Arsenal got injuries at the minute. They've gone to beat PSV 7-1 with injuries. PSV are sitting 2nd in that league. The team we played today, the 6th. We didn't even have a shot on target against them. It's laughable. He is so. Listen, I'm a Spurs season ticket, home and away, right? I've been going for the past 15, 20 years. I have not seen a worse Spurs manager in my lifetime than this guy now. He is so far out of his depth, it's untrue. It's, for me personally, I was at the Brighton game when we were 2-0 up and we got beat 3-2. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. He should have been gone. He's got no control over a football match. Every game's a basketball match.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm looking at him tonight and thinking...
But what does he do? He just stands there with his hands in his pocket.
Tactically, where are we going to go? What are we going to do? What are you going to do different? But the players as well, though, Jack. I know, look, it's easy to sit and dig out Postecoglou, because the buck stops with him. I get that. But come on, mate. Like Son, Brennan Johnson, Maddison, like big players in a big night. Come on, step up. Away from home. Put in a big performance.
And Brennan Johnson. Spurs fans rave about him. He doesn't even get in that Forest side. Spurs fans rave about him. He's a tapping merchant. He doesn't even get in that. He couldn't lace Aaron Lennon's boots. No. And Spurs fans used to coat Aaron Lennon. Yeah. Listen, Jamie, you used to play midfield, right? Yeah. If you're a midfielder looking at that Spurs team tonight, the gaps in between the 3 midfielders, how are you to have any link-up play or bounce a ball off someone? You can't.
I think the most embarrassing thing for me, and going from experience and watching it tonight, Jack, is... the runners off the ball. Like, who's running? Like, when you pick the ball up, Bergvall, bless him, he makes a mistake. But, he's the only one who actually he's still trying to get on it, and he's getting into areas. I'm going, someone make a run. Like, get him behind. Make my decision for me. If I'm on the ball and I'm in midfield and I'm looking at Son, I'm looking at Tell. In the first half, he was terrible. I'm looking at Johnson. I'm going, is anyone going to move? Is anyone going to run him behind?
Tell he's not a £50 million player. Everyone was looking at it, laughing for ease. I was there against City when we got beat the other day. He couldn't hold the ball up for no love, no money. It was.
I don't even think he's a striker.
Not even. But listen, you and Cundy, you both played football at the top level, right? But you look at this Spurs side at the minute. It is, for the past however long, could you tell what even a formation that Spurs play, an idea of what he tries to play with? No. I don't think no one does. It's just like he just picks runners. Archie Gray, bless his heart. For me, I think he's got so much potential. Yeah. Play the kid midfield in his best position. Yeah. You've got centre halves fit. Play him in his best position.
Where's this going to end? Where's this going to end up for Postecoglou?
Well, he's going to get a sack.
Okay, what is the end game here? Because I wouldn't say your season hinges on the next game in a week's time.
Well, it does. It does, Chase. There's nothing else to play for.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Do you know what I mean? Maybe you're right. There's nothing else to play for.
But then you mentioned about... I've looked at the bench, right? And he obviously has been scared and scarred by what happened before when bringing players back maybe a bit early, picked up injuries, rushing players back.
I get that. But
I know, but I'm saying... Therefore, that tells me, if you've got someone on the bench... It used to be a truism. If you're on the bench, you're fit enough to play. I'm not sure that is the case anymore because the bench is so big. Yeah. I think you can have players that are... I mean, if Van der Ven... If a centre-half picked up an injury with 8 minutes to go, he might bring him on, right?
Yeah.
He might not want to, but he might go, right, 8 minutes. He ain't going to play for 80 minutes.
No, I agree with that.
But I just wonder what this season...
Well, the problem he's got now, Jace, is that players are coming back. You know, Dogie plays, Maddison plays, Son plays. Well, the problem is he's been getting away with poor performances because
a bit of a crutch,
his excuse is,
right, okay.
well, we got no players. We've been playing the same team for 2 months. You know, got these young lads in there. Well, hold on a minute. You play almost, apart from Van der Ven and Romero, tonight really ain't far off your best side.
Someone phoned up earlier, and I think it was GJ, said he's a 10-game merchant man. So the first 10 games in the Premier League, right? Were you second? Were you even top?
We were top. We was unbeaten. We was top.
So you went on Sky?
Yes.
Give it big licks.
Yeah, I did.
You give it big licks. Okay. Yeah. Right, we've done it.
We can't it.
Why can't we win it? But since then, things have been in decline.
Yeah.
Was it Chelsea that pulled the bench? Was that
after that Chelsea game? I don't think we've ever been the same.
So good.
We've never come back from that Chelsea game, and he's never come back.
Chelsea.
And I think the problem you've got, he's got is, I don't think he's got good enough players to play the gung ho football that he wants to play. It's different when you're at Celtic. You got the best players. You can get away with playing that type of football. You can't play that football in the Premier League, especially at Tottenham. And I think he's got a lack of ideas after that. I think he has to change a game, to make things happen, to tweak something. Is he getting the best out of the players? You know, the 3 games. I say it again, the biggest games of the season that we've had, where we've needed to try and pull something out of the bag. Liverpool away, we get beat 4-0, and he
played well that night, though. No,
shocking.
No,
Aston Villa, FA Cup, shocking.
No, you done all right that night. I thought you done all right, mate.
Got beat. And then tonight, which is a cup final, and you put in that type of performance.
But you still get out of it, though.
He might still get out of it because you got to play them at home and you're only 1-0 down. It's the only thing you got going for you. Right, keep your calls coming in. Loads to get through. Want to have your say tonight. Get involved in the show. 03 717 22 3344.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.